Merry Christmas, everybody. We got Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, whose nose is not red, only because it's not Christmas Eve and the weather's not too bad. And Santa's not around right now. So we've got Rudolph, as you can see. Nice, cool, calm, collective. And we brought baby Prancer, who was born in April of this year, of '09, and 8 months old. Rudolph is 7 years old. As we're here at Crull Elementary today. Out in the wild, reindeer and caribou, which is a kissing cousin. We eat lichen, but here at the North Pole, not here, but at the North Pole, we have a special diet of good vitamins, and reindeer are a low protein animal with high in fiber, so we give them a lot of hay. Since there's no leaves at the North Pole, we bring leaves so that they can eat those. They're a very strong animal. They're used for different tribes like Eskimos and Norwegian, Scandinavian countries use them for what we call beasts of burden. They're excellent swimmers. Their coats are probably 2 inches thick. Great insulating hairs. They're a herd animal. Santa uses them to pull a sleigh because they're so strong. How is everybody? Good. Oh, you can do better than that. How is everybody? Good. Okay. Well, listen, thanks for coming, or thanks for having us. Who's seen reindeer? Where did you see a reindeer?
In the forest.
In the woods? Well, you know what? Unless you were in Alaska or in the tundra or in northern Europe, what you saw was a white-tailed deer or an elk. Reindeer are not native to the United States. They're actually native to the northern hemisphere, like Russia, northern Canada, and basically those are caribou. Northern Europe, the Scandinavian countries, were the first to use reindeer, where they actually what they call domesticated the reindeer, which means they use them for milk. They use their coats to wear, their hides to make coats. They milk them. They eat their meat. But Santa, as you know, uses them to pull his sleigh. And within 24 hours, he's got every house done. And the only animal that can do it are reindeer because they're strong in the shoulders. Reindeer actually live to 12 to 15 years. Their antlers grow every year. They fall off in around February, March, and they're actually full grown in about 6 months. And as big as you see Rudolph, and that's Prancer's first set of reindeer antlers, they're gonna fall off in the spring and be full grown by the middle of the summer. Yes? Yeah, that's baby Prancer, and this is Rudolph. And the rest of them are taking it real easy because next week they've got a big trip to take. Well, he's just a baby. He was born April of this year, so that's his first set. In about 3 years, every year they grow a little bit more, a little larger. In about 3 years, they'll actually be his size. Now, Rudolph is 7 years old. Any other questions? Yes?
What's the average weight of a reindeer?
Rudolph's about 450 pounds. They get up to around 500 pounds. That was a good question. 500, around 5. Oh, how tall? Well, there's Rudolph, maybe about this tall with the antlers. You know, head about this tall. Any other questions? Yes. Well, these came from the North Pole. And actually other reindeer come from northern Europe, up in the colder areas, up in northern Canada, but they're called caribou. And caribou are not reindeer, but real close as far as physical. They're a little taller, a lot wilder. Reindeer have what they call domesticated. Does everybody know what domesticated means? Domesticated means that they're used for humans' use. That means that they use them for pack animals. You know what a pack animal is? Where they put packs, like backpacks on their backs, and they carry different items, cargo and clothing and tents and things to set up different campsites for the northern Eskimos and the Norwegians and Scandinavian countries. Did you guys get a chance to feel an antler?
No.
Okay, we're going to get you an antler in a minute here. We're going to have you just have you all feel it. It's just like bone, just like your arm and your legs. It's the same type of bone that grows in the 6 months I was telling you about. Yes. Actually, reindeer can run probably 25, 30 miles per hour if you want to, or about that, you know. Yes. That's when they're born. When a baby reindeer is born, and once they get themselves stabilized on their 4 little legs, they're out in the wild. They have to make a quick escape if the wolves or coyotes or anything that's going to try to get them. A baby reindeer can actually outrun a human in probably, what, a couple hours of growth? You know, once they're standing up and get stabilized, and they follow mom, and mom says, come on, let's go. This is not a safe place. Let's get out of here. Yes?
How big is their teeth?
How big are their teeth? Actually, that's a good question. They have little teeth, probably like our size, like
dogs.
but they have no top teeth because they don't eat meat. They've got some molars in the back, but actually basically nothing up on top. And they're like cows, goats, and sheep. They're called what they're called ruminants, meaning that they break up their food in their mouth, and each little stomach does its job. And they what they call regurgitate, which means they bring it back up into their mouth, and they chew it up to get all the vitamins and everything. Then they bring it right back down, and it just keep repeating itself, so it's all chewed up. Well, you guys, did you have fun? Did you have any questions? We're going to bring Prancer right through here in a minute, okay? Just a minute.